Hey, Jeremy Osterberger with BIC Magazine. I'm with Diane Chamberlain. Diane is president of Bayport Polymers, also known as Baystar. Diane, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you very much for coming to our groundbreaking of Bay 3.
That's right. So we're here at the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Bay 3 Baystar polyethylene unit. And Diane, talk a little bit about the investment size of the project and the scope of the project. What's all being done here?
Sure. We're actually a very small company, but we're investing in both a cracker that will be in Port Arthur and a polyethylene unit here at the Bayport Polymers site, and it's $3 billion total. So we will be in large debt by the time we build all this.
So expected completion date for the project is when?
October of 2021.
Okay, great. And talk a little bit more about how the ethane cracker that's being built in Port Arthur ties into the feedstock of this new unit being built here.
Sure. It's part of what we call the power of partnership. The Port Arthur site is a Total site, but Baystar is investing in that cracker, so Total will run it on our behalf, and then we'll bring ethylene from there through a pipeline system here to the Baystar site, and the polyethylene unit and the cracker are about the same size.
Okay. Yeah, and Dan, talk about your partners here. Who is the EPC firm that's responsible for this construction project?
Sure. It doesn't always happen this way, but we just happened to pick McDermott for both of our projects. Okay. McDermott was already working on the cracker, and McDermott is also doing the polyethylene plant. Okay,
and let's get into a little bit of staffing. So how many permanent jobs will be created from this project here at Baystar?
Sure. Okay. It's always difficult to say exactly how many jobs are from a project because we became a company in May. But from the time becoming a company in May to being an integrated company, we'll hire about 100 people.
Okay, great. So again, we're here with Diane Chamberlain. She's president of Baystar, Bayport Polymers. And Diane, next week is Women in Construction Week. Tell us a little bit about how you sort of got into the industry. I want to hear a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Sure. I became a chemical engineer because I loved math and science. My father was a forester, so I was not around engineering. I grew up in Utah, not in the Gulf Coast. And I realized as I got my chemical engineering degree and an economics degree that most people end up in the Gulf Coast.
That's right.
And I've lived in New Orleans and in Houston, but I've been lucky enough to travel all around the world. And I know people and have friends all the way from Singapore to China to Amsterdam to all around the world. It's a wonderful career to have the opportunity to work around the world and to get to know people and really bring technology to people's lives.
So then young women maybe getting interested in the industry, or they don't know anything about the industry. You know, what sort of recommendations or mentorship would you offer to someone who's sort of looking for that path into the petrochemical industry?
Okay. Yeah. Jeremy, what I tell every person, whether they're a boy or a girl, is not to cut off your options. Okay. So take the classes that you're interested in, but think about whether you take those math classes, those English classes, those communication classes, and try to give yourself a broad experience as you're going to school so that when you do decide to make a career, you'll have choices.
That's right. Well, Dan, we thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
Appreciate you having us here
Absolutely.
For the groundbreaking. Absolutely good to see you.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, and for more videos, visit bicmagazine.com.